Hi everyone, so today we're going to do a little bit of reading. We are going to be reading about Irish weather lore and traditions. So I'm going to start reading, you can follow along here with me, and then I'm going to ask you to read the rest by yourselves. So let's get started. There's a grand stretch in the evenings, there's no doubt about it. Irish people love to talk about the weather. It is said that in Ireland we can experience 4 seasons in one day. Our changeable climate makes it a constant topic of conversation. Weather forecasting is important to everyone as it helps us to make plans in our daily lives. We often consider the weather when we are making decisions, such as what clothes to wear, if it is advisable to walk to school or go in the car, or if a trip to the beach is a good or bad idea. So I'd like you to continue reading the rest yourselves now. So the best thing to do would be to pause this video and go back to Seesaw and read the rest of the story, and then come back to the video and I will go through the questions. So it'll just make more sense to you when I'm going through the questions if you have the story read yourselves already. Okay, so hopefully you have read the whole story now, and we will go through the questions. So the first question, give 3 examples of why weather forecasting is important in our daily lives. So if we go back to the start, it mentioned a few reasons why weather forecasting is important. So that was there in the first paragraph. You can see it says clothes to wear, walking to school, going to the beach. But obviously you might have loads of other reasons that you can think of. So if you have your own ones, you could say those as well. That's no problem. Question 2 then, farmers, sailors and fishermen are affected by the weather. Name 3 other occupations affected by the weather. So if we scan back through the story to find the bit that mentioned farmers, sailors and fishermen, so that was here, I can see it. Farmers, sailors and fishermen are just a few examples of people who are particularly concerned with the weather. Now it doesn't actually mention anyone else that's concerned about the weather. So I think you might need to think of some people yourself. So who would be affected by the weather? I suppose anybody that works outdoors is going to really need the weather forecast. So try and think of 3 people that would work outdoors. I suppose one might be maybe a builder. So you could think of 2 more on your own. Okay, question 3. According to the rhyme, why does a red sky at night bring delight? So again, scan back through the story for the bit about the red sky at night, and I think it's on the second page there, the first paragraph talks about the red sky at night. So why does that bring delight? So scan through the first paragraph there and you should find the answer. Question 4, explain in your own words St. Swithin's proverb. So again, scan through the story and find the section about the proverb. It's there in the second paragraph. There is a traditional proverb which originated in England. So we're scanning through for what it actually means. So it says there, the proverb reads, St. Swithin's Day, if thou dost reign for 40 days, it will remain. St. Swithin's Day, if thou be fair for 40 days, 'twill rain, nay mair. So what does that mean? So it means if it's raining on the first, if it rains on St. Swithin's Day, it's going to rain for the next 40 days. But if it doesn't rain on St. Swithin's Day, then the next 40 days won't rain. Okay, so you have to explain that in your own words. Question 5. Ask an older member of your family what traditional weather lore rhymes or traditions they know of. So this question, well, this answer isn't going to be in the passage, so it might be a good opportunity to maybe give a grandparent a ring and ask them, or you could just ask your mum or dad at home. So do they know any other traditional weather lore rhymes? Just like the red sky at night, shepherd's delight, do they have any other rhymes like that? And if they don't have any, you could always research it online. Question 6 then, why in your opinion do you think Irish people are so interested in the weather? So obviously this is asking your opinion, but you could definitely look back through the passage to get some inspiration for your answer. So in the first paragraph there, it was talking about how our weather is so changeable, and sometimes we can experience 4 seasons in one day. So over the last few days we've had a lot of snow, but it's been really sunny as well. So why do you think Irish people are so interested in the weather? So it's your own opinion, but definitely use this to help you as well. So into your English copy, you can answer the questions. Your heading can be Irish weather lore and traditions, and then post a photo of your work on Seesaw and we will correct it. Any questions, just ask.